Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing something inspired by Good Boy Ollie. So I've watched Good Boy Ollie on TikTok for a very long time, and they have an activity jar that they use to do new creative things, and I would like to do something similar. So this is inspired from Good Boy Ollie. I'm not gonna just, steal all the ideas. I'm not going to do it with the cute voice that they use, his cute little British accent. That's his thing. But I like the idea of an activity jar and doing fun things. So I have lots of stuff in this cup. And if there's anything you would like to see that I don't already have in here, leave comments down below and I will add them to it. So I'm going to reach in here and grab. And Buddy and I will see what there is for today. All right, Gunner gets to make a painting. Sorry, buddy. It is not your day. It's not for you. So I think what I'm gonna do for this is I have some big Ziploc bags, and then you can put a canvas in the Ziploc bag and put some paints in there. So I think we'll try that. And then you put peanut butter on the outside or something that the dog will lick. So I do think Gunner will be really good at that. I'm gonna mix this up. I wanna keep on doing things like this. So, cheating. But yeah, so if that is something you are interested in, consider liking, subscribing, and we will keep on doing these, obviously still adding dog training content, other stuff, but I figured I'd like to add more fun things to my dog channel as well, and I like the element of surprise. So let's get right into it. And I'm gonna paint peanut butter over it. All right, and here is the bag prepped with peanut butter. So we will now get the stuff started. So basically, as you can see, I'm using gouache or watercolor. So this is literally liquid watercolor, and I have a lot of gouache and watercolor, and I haven't had the time to use them for painting. So I'm gonna see if I can use this for Gunner's painting. If it turns out like Dookie, I'm sure I'll do more paintings with him in the future, so it's no big deal. So yeah, this is the paint colors. Orange because Gunner is orange. Different shades of blue because that's the color that looks nice on him. Yellow because he's a light orange, so I figured these two kind of together. Black and white just for other stuff, and then, oh, is this one black too? Yeah, that's just more black. But then I also have two different types of glitters, and this is acrylic, so we'll see how it all goes together. But it's literally a dog painting. It's just something fun for him to do. So yeah, it's not that deep, honestly. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll put the gouache on, I'll spray it with water, then I'll put the glitter on, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I'm not using a super big canvas, so it should be fine. Maybe next time. So basically, since I'm doing this for the first time, I'm picking the colors, but maybe in the future, I can even like do a game where Gunner picks colors for himself or something. Oh, this orange is a lot lighter than I was expecting. That's okay. I don't know why I'm shaking these up. I'm just used to other paints. Maybe once I get monetized, I can do a giveaway with some of the art my dog's made. That would be pretty cute. I don't know if I could though. I'm pretty sentimental about these things. And then a little bit of, I don't know if there will be a little bit of black actually. Oh, there we go. Okay, this one still works. Not a little bit of black. Maybe I should just do white. I don't think black will be a good filler, actually, now that I think about it. These are all very bright and vibrant colors. If I can open the light, there we go. I think what would be best for the painting is just white, so that maybe there will be lighter variations of the colors, but the black might muddy them. All right, then spray this sucker down with water, just a little bit. That was a lot. Ugh. So then the other difficult part is that this doesn't have a squirting thing. So I'm just gonna glob some on there and hope for the best. Oh gosh, I don't know if it'll work with the water. We'll see. It's just for fun. It's our first time ever doing a painting with him, so. And it's literally not gonna hurt anyone if it doesn't turn out well. I'm the one who bought the paints. I was the one not using the paints. Oh no, that sort of thing. Maybe a little bit right there. And oh my gosh, get whatever's stuck in my finger off. And then I'll do a little bit right there. Okay. Oh yeah, this was in. I was worried for a second that I didn't put the stuff in the right place. All right, so now I need to very carefully put this thing in without smearing it. That'll be the most difficult, I think, is the putting the painting in without smearing and the taking the painting out without smearing. Oh, I smeared. Shoot. It's a learning process. Okay, I'm gonna go get Gun. All right. Here you go, Gun. I'm just gonna, okay, help him out. Okay, Gun. I'm just gonna hold the corners. Oh gosh, I think I'm painting the bag more. Well, this one might be a failure, but Gunner's having a good time. Like I said, I don't know if gouache and watercolor will even be a good medium for this. That's what I had. I don't want to put myself in the toilet money-wise right now for just fun things to do with my dog. I'm glad I put that much peanut butter on though, because I feel like if I would have gone a little bit too light, he wouldn't have moved the paint around as much as he has, because it's kind of hanging out in its place. In the future, it'd be fun to do kind of, I saw that Jenna Marble's video she made a very long time ago where she had her dogs walk over a canvas and then it was like a paw print canvas. That was pretty cute. But that would be way down the line because I'd have to get like safe for animals, paint and stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna hold this corner so he can work on that side. Ammo's so peeved. Oh geez, I'm covering the lens, I think. There we go. And that is the thing that I did intentionally. I made it where sometimes I make it where one dog is doing a thing, just because Ammo has been kind of the star of the show recently when it comes to training wise. I'm giving my old boys retirement, but this is like, I don't know. The mystery is fun when I have time to do it, of like, oh, what's a new fun thing? And then other ones, it's more like, okay, let's clean the crates. And then I can just show you the process of how I clean out the crates and different stuff like that. But it makes it a lot more interactive, I guess, than just, hey, I'm doing this today, come along with me. But yeah, that's the one thing that I'm kind of working on. Oops. And then there are some where I can't do them right away. Like it might be, oh, do this thing with your dog, but it might be like, go get ice cream. If I'm having a really busy day, I might not be able to just go get ice cream, but then I will do it as soon as I can. And like, that gives me just, okay, here's what I'm going to do with my dogs next, sort of thing. I'm going to wait for Gunnar to decide when he's done. And then we'll take the painting out right away. And then that's the other part I'm nervous about. I might have put too much water on it, honestly. The next painting I do with the dog, I'll try to do less. Now, the only time where I might repick is if, you know, I somehow pick another, hey, paint with Gunnar again today. that would be like, okay, we just did a painting with Gunnar, we'll repick. But, you know, if it's a couple months later, yeah, I'll do another painting with Gunnar. How fun. There might be some prompts that are in there that I might not see for years and years, but that's kind of the point. Then I'll forget that they're in there. I made these prompts how long ago? And I intentionally waited a couple months before I started doing this so that it would be a surprise to me, because I don't remember what I put in there, really. Oop. Oh my gosh. See, I'm talking and then I get distracted. It looks like a lot of the paint came off, so I am interested to see if it even turned out good. Gun, don't do that. He's starting to nib on it a little bit. Good boy. Back to licking. I think he might be almost done. All done, Gun? All done? Was that so fun, Bun? Yeah. I don't know why my camera's so zoomed in. No, not done yet. I'm not going to hold it anymore, though. There's not much left. That's the nice thing with Gunners. He's very diligent. He will definitely do the most licking out of the board compared to the border collies when it's the painting. So, all right, let's see what it turns into. So, ooh, actually, I don't know. I might not be able to reuse the bag now that I think about it because of the paint, obviously, but I'm not going to be painting with my dogs every single day. So we'll do the big reveal now. I need to put it back in a tripod. Okay, and I'm going to very carefully open it, lift the top off. Oh gosh. I'm trying to see, I'm trying to see if I can really see any of the glitter. I might have to take this outside for that, but this is Gunner's painting. I'll take you outside now that I took it out so you can see it better. I feel like it's a good reflection of him as a dog. No, I think in the future it'd be fun if my dogs pick their own colors, and I'll come up with some way to do it. But yeah. All right, this is what it looks like. Gunner, no, he's so curious. He's like, oh, is there more peanut butter for me? Yeah, this is what his painting looks like in the sun. It looks very nice, actually. He did a pretty good job. Good job, Gunner. Yay, Gunner! And I don't know, it's just so fun that he's back on the camera again. Because like I said, she, over there, that one, has been the main guy on my channel for a while. And I really do want to get back into doing more fun things. With dog training being my job, I really kind of switched up towards a lot more training content, which is obviously very helpful for my clients. But the main reason why I started recording these dog videos was because after Jenna Marbles stopped recording YouTube videos, I missed all those fun things that she was doing with her dogs. And I was like, you know what? It'd be so cool if I could do that with mine and people enjoy it and build that relationship with my dogs. And people care about my dogs and love my dogs and have that community around them. Because, I mean, people are still like going, oh, show us how Kermit's doing to Julian. And I think that's so cool how even after all these years, they still care about her dogs. I would love for that to be a community I can build. So that's kind of what I'm working towards. And if there's something you would like to see that I do with my dogs, feel free to leave them in the comments of the video. Or if you'd like me to add it to the jar, leave it in the comments of the video too. And then I'll do my best to write your username. So if and when I ever pick it, then I can give you a shout out. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I will keep on making videos of picking out of my dog's activity jar. Once again, I'm not going to do a shout out every single time each video because that gets repetitive, but this is inspired by Good Boy Ollie. I'm doing this because I was inspired by them to do the activity jar. So make sure to check out Good Boy Ollie if you haven't heard of him somehow already. And, oh, it is so wholesome. It brings a tear to my eye sometimes of how cute it is. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Gunner!